Hey, good morning, folks. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Consumers Energy. And we do have a strong cold front coming through today, but it takes us from 70s down to 50s. So it's an abrupt temperature change, and our bodies maybe have gotten used to near 80 degrees in a lot of places, but it will still be slightly warmer than normal, and we build into temperatures in the 60s, it looks like, next week. Let's get on into it. We still have the line of thunder showers expected to roll through along the cold front. The Storm Prediction Center has taken the severe weather chance out. I would probably agree. There's really no shear. All the winds are from the southwest ground, and as you go up in the atmosphere, and we find that that's what causes severe weather. But it's very windy along these storms, and windy all along. So we could definitely have some, 45, 50 mile an hour wind gusts, which is not officially what we would call a severe gust. So the line of thunderstorms I'm actually talking about is the one that thin line that's out west of Madison and into western Illinois. Hey, good morning, Tom Ramsey, windy Glenview. Hannah Janiga, good morning. Thanks for watching. And Alex Astapenia, good morning to you. And Marcella Earns, good morning. So showers spotty this morning, and then the cold front comes through, and yes, that blue that you're seeing, that is snow up in the UP, where they're expecting 1 to 4 inches. All right, so here is the radar forecast. And we'll take this through the afternoon and the evening hours. And you'll see the spotty showers diminish in the early afternoon, and then here comes that cold front. So this is 3 o'clock this afternoon. Cold front through Kalamazoo and heading to Mount Pleasant. And 4 o'clock, Saginaw to Lansing to Jackson. 5 o'clock, the Thumb to Flint to Ann Arbor. 6 o'clock in the Detroit area. And then on to the east. And like I said, it cools down, probably in the course of a couple of hours. We cool from the low 70s to the low 50s. So kind of a big change, but not cold. Hey, Frank Sanchez, good morning to you, too. Eric Suzuki, good morning. And Janet Sederatsky, good morning, North Branch. Okay, so not a lot of rain today. And there you see the snow across the UP. And lake effect, rain and snow tomorrow, minimal for a couple of hours in the morning, maybe in the northwest part of lower Michigan. And then it all comes to an end. And like I said, the Storm Prediction Center has just put us in the general thunderstorm outline, removed the marginal risk altogether. All right, now it is becoming more and more apparent that we're going to get into several decent, meaningful, useful rains. Well, today is one of those actually in the northern half of lower Michigan. But I just can't impress upon you how rough it is going into winter in severe drought, because we have a lot of evergreens and pine trees here in Michigan, and those trees still give off moisture, and if they don't have moisture in the ground, they die, especially if you've recently planted them. So what we have coming next week in weather is really much, much needed. So I'll show you what's going on. Here's our storm system for today, Friday and Saturday dry. We'll look at it a little bit closer too in just a minute. And then Saturday looks dry, very nice. Sunday, the rain comes back. This is already by Sunday early afternoon. And again, I'll look at it a little closer for you. Just trying to show you the big picture that look at where these rains are coming from. The south. That means they actually have some moisture to work with. Sunday into Monday. And here's another band on Tuesday coming through. and then Wednesday it will finally dry out. And note the cold up to the north. Is it coming down? And not really. We can get a little day here or there, but I ended 10 days out, and this one kind of caught me. Look at the warm temperatures up in central Canada on November 10th. Plus 14 Celsius at 5,000 feet up. That would be probably like a late August type upper air pattern. So that would be almost 2.5 months warmer than normal, so to speak. All right, here's a closer look. So here's your cold front comes through today. Today on trick-or-treating, kind of day where you could watch the radar and wait out 15 minutes to a half hour of a thunder shower. Good morning, Marie Oman and Terry Larone and Ed Wilkins. Thanks for watching the MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Consumers Energy. Weekend, Saturday, dry. Now Sunday morning into early afternoon. The showers start up from Traverse City to Bay City and points south and west. And by afternoon and evening, the showers spread across all of lower Michigan. Sunday night, Sunday night, early Monday morning into afternoon. So we got several waves of rainfall. Tuesday afternoon and evening, showery. And then again, drying off after that. How much rain? I'll just take it out through the middle of next week. And it looks like we should all have an inch of rain, even maybe the southeast where it's only showing 7 or 8 tenths. I think you could wind up with an inch, but it might be on the lower side. And as you travel north and west in the state, heavier amounts, and that's actually where the drier weather has been, the UP and Northwest Lower in severe drought. So I'd call it 1 to 3 inches of rain here in the next week or so. Much needed. And let's round it out with the temperatures. Hey, good morning, Judy Boomer from Jackson. So today we're going to be 73 in Detroit, 72 in Ann Arbor, 70 in Saginaw and Jackson, and then the 60s. So really warm for a Halloween. Many Halloweens, it's the first flakes of snow flying. Tomorrow, look at that cold. Highs in the 40s to 50. That's going to be a shock. And that's only a couple of degrees cooler than normal. Then Saturday, 50s. Sunday, because of the rain, that keeps the temperatures held down in the 50s and 40s. Monday, back to the 60s to near 70. Tuesday could be in the 60s to near 70. Wednesday in the 50s. Thursday in the 50s. Next Friday in the 50s to near 60. And then maybe another one-day cool down at the end of next week. So really we continue to see the story of much warmer than normal conditions continuing. Appears to continue into at least the first 2 weeks of November. I have a post up about the polar vortex. I talked to the guy that I watch that studies the polar vortex a lot. And so you'll find that post on MLive about the polar vortex is going to be strengthening. You might think, oh boy, what does that mean? Well, a little insight. When the polar vortex is strong up at the polar region, it actually acts as kind of like a vacuum to suck the cold pools of air up toward it. Doesn't mean you can't have a day or two that's cold, below freezing in the mornings, stuff like that. But it means long-lasting, couple of weeks of way below normal temperatures, probably not likely. He thinks at least into November, and it would be early December before we could see any change, and we don't see that change just yet. So there's your weather update. That was a meatful, huh? Do you get that on a TV station? I don't think so. Do you get that anywhere else? Do you get that on the Weather Channel? I don't think so. And for the price of nothing. not nothing. You know, MLive does make money off the sponsorship, obviously, with Consumers Energy, so we thank them very much. So, take care. Have yourselves a great and safe Halloween. Try to stay dry. Bye.